Will take place this October, and one of the auction items is a dinner for 40 people, cooked and served by an all-girl team of chefs and wine and spirit experts.
Duni Borgia, executive pastry chef and owner of La Duni, is one of the stars that will participate in this dinner. And you're here today to share some dessert details. But I just have to say, I love the girl power with this thing
that means it's going to entail chocolate and wine and all things we love, right?
Exactly. It's perfect. Okay, so you're going to show us how to bake with meringue.
Exactly. Meringue is one of the easiest things to make, and we're all very afraid of it. So it's very, very simple. You actually just get a pan, fit with a candy thermometer, throw your water in. As you can notice, I'm doing the water first. Reason why is you want to dissolve your sugar into the water, and when you pour that sugar into that water, just make sure none of that sugar touches the edges. So when it cooks, it doesn't crystallize, and when you eat the meringue, it goes, you know, those are the sugar crystals in it. You don't want any of that.
Now, are you heating the water? Is it heated before you add the sugar? Okay.
Cold water, sugar. Then all we do is put it on the stove top and cook it to 240 degrees. If you have kids in the kitchen, this step, you want them out of the kitchen.
Right, but it's important to have this thermometer.
Exactly, the candy thermometer. And that will show you, don't touch it. You just put it on the pan, just like that, just let it cook.
That's easy.
And then once it cooks, it actually turns into like caramel, okay? So if you're afraid of illnesses and everything, don't worry, you're gonna be cooking all these egg whites, okay? You add the egg whites, you mix them in your mixer till they become soft peaks. A lot of people ask me, what is a soft peak?
Little white foamy peak.
Exactly, it's when it comes off a
like
little bit.
Right
That's
here.
Exactly, that it doesn't stand up completely.
It's easy to do.
So when it's at soft peaks, all you actually do is you grab that caramel that you've just made, you lower your speed on the mixer, and you add it. Do not stop the mixer, otherwise you end up with scrambled eggs.
Oh, no.
And sweet scrambled eggs are no good. Okay, so you just let it keep mixing. You just add that caramel into it. That will bring the eggs into the temperature of the caramel, and it will mix, and it'll end up looking like shaving cream. Ooh. And that's my favorite part.
Like this?
Exactly. Do you remember that you used to want to play with shaving cream?
Yeah, it's fun.
This is it. You add a little bit of lemon juice, some vanilla. If you want to add almond flavor, whatever you want, that's the time to do it. Finish mixing it up till it's hard peaks and it's ready to go.
I just want to take my finger across this. Just like
go
that.
for it before I torch it.
Okay, she's going to torch it.
The torching of it is, you have to seal it.
And that's, by the way, what you've done on this beautiful wedding
Exactly.
cake here.
So you can cover a cake, you can cover whatever you want with it.
Look how pretty.
And so you just torch it. I used to be one of those people that would get like the little torch of Williams-Sonoma and went really slow with it and everything, till I found out that you can go into Home Depot.
Is that
the tool department. Oh yes.
Really?
I love this. It's like, it's so much faster. So if you're doing creme brulee and everything, don't be afraid of it. Here, try
What
it.
if you didn't have this? Could
Go
you
for
put it in the oven?
You can, but you're not going to get the same finished.
Yeah.
And it just the same effect.
So I asked you about this one, and I thought it was airbrushed because it gives such a beautiful.
Do you like
that
too much?
That's
gorgeous.
Perfect.
Then you just turn it off.
Oh, I need this.
And done. Isn't
I
it
need
wonderful?
This. Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so that's a cake.
Just have a fire extinguisher.
You're already getting nervous, right?
Now, if you have a really good cookie dough recipe, you can just make little tarts. You fill them up with some lemon curd.
I love all things lemon.
Me too. You do?
I do.
Oh, me
You do?
Yes.
Lemon curd,
is the
cream,
best.
whatever you want.
Yes.
You throw your meringue into a piping bag and then finish it off piping it.
Oh, that's mine. I'm calling it. That's gorgeous.
Go ahead and finish it.
Yes, I would love to.
Now, since we all don't have piping bags at home, you can always use a little Ziploc bag. We all have them, don't we?
Yeah,
just cut
those
the
are great.
corner off on the bottom. The corner off. You fill it up. Here, we got one.
And it works just the same way, doesn't it?
Just the same way.
What do you think?
Perfect. And then we can finish it off once again with
I
our
think Lisa needs to
blowtorch.
try it. Let
Okay.
Lisa try it because it's so fun.
Go for it.
All right.
Don't overdo mine. I want mine a little less crispy. Isn't that fun?
That is so fun.
Your boys would love this.
Oh my gosh, the house would burn down.
looks
that
so
good,
pretty.
Amy?
Yeah, I love
Oops,
it.
I got mine a little burnt.
I
Oh, well, roasting a marshmallow.
Yeah. Exactly, exactly. So that's when you use the fresh meringue. Now,
Yum.
if you want to make little pavlovas,
Yes.
all
I
you
love
do
these.
is you take that
Gorgeous.
meringue, you pipe little circles, put it in the oven
Let 'em cook.
for 240 degrees.
Oh, look.
For about
Yeah, it's a little shell.
Yeah, for about 4
See, I've made
hours,
the
4
big
to
ones.
6
I've never made
hours
the little
till
babies.
they're hard.
And then what do you fill it with, real
Okay.
quick?
Once again, you can fill it with lemon curd,
These are so lovely for like
and
a
then you
party.
can finish them off
Oh,
with
Yep.
fruit.
so good.
So
Or
gorgeous.
You got cream.
More, yeah.
You make the big meringues.
Look how
Oh my
gorgeous.
gosh.
And in this
And you
case, you
fill it
stab
in
it, and you fill it
Why
with
don't we just go
cream.
buy it from you? I think that's what we need to do. We just need to go buy
I'm
it.
going to eat this one while
You
you
eat
talk,
that
Amy.
one. All right, tickets and tables are already available for this year's Kettle Barons Ball, so don't wait too long to check out the full event schedule. Log on to thebroadcasttv.com, and we're going to get you connected to all the details. All right, Lisa, she can't talk. We're
It
back.
melts in your mouth. It
Yeah,
is
and I'm
so
gonna,
good.
I'm gonna have a tart, but we're gonna be back in the Troubadour, Texas listening room with Josh Greider when the broadcast returns.
Here it's laid for 60-some years, underneath good times, underneath tears, to tear it up, tear me up. 'Cause I grew up on that vinyl.